At St. Andrew's Episcopal Church, we understand our feeding ministry to be an extension of the altar. So when I break that bread behind the altar and I share and distribute it with the members of our parish, that same healing grace and love is then shared and distributed to members of our larger community with each meal that we serve, or each time we fill up our own free little food pantry on our grounds. Feeding the hungry in our community is core to our call as a parish, and it continues to grab more of our hearts. For over a decade, we have been serving a Christmas Day dinner when the real presence of Christ shows up. We then joined in the community meal program, beginning with 1 meal prepared each month to now offering 3 meals every month. We continue to support our local food pantry. We have installed our own little free food pantry on our grounds, and we participate with the Shipp University students who bring food from their cafeteria to be distributed to those who are hungry. The number of meals we have served this past year during the pandemic has doubled, and I estimate that we have prepared around 3,500 delicious meals this year. But more importantly, since this is holy work we have developed and deepened our relationship with our friends who come to share a meal with us, especially during the pandemic when we took the meals to them, when we stood on the sidewalk outside of the church and met them. I believe a deeper trust was developed, an assurance that we will be steadfast in our care. When our friends walk in the door to receive their meal, smiles erupt on our faces and theirs. We call them by their name, hear their stories, see photos of their new grandbabies, and we hear their sorrows, often providing prayer and pastoral care on the spot. We want to do more for and with these people, and that's God moving through us. And that's our part in building God's justice in our neighborhood by loving our neighbors as ourselves.